because I said it was boring. How boring was it? I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, you know, and I said on the broadcast, I give Devin respect. He's become a 3-division world champion, but it ain't good to watch.
Nobody agree with me when I said that Norman was going to be easy work. Nobody.
Ryan Garcia, for real, and Henry.
Devin Haney just dropped and dominated Brian Norman Jr., shocking fans and analysts alike. Stick around as we break down all the reactions and reveal what could be next for Haney. Eddie Hearn was asked if Devin Haney looked good at 147 pounds. He said no, and he clearly explained why. He said many people were upset because he called the fight boring, but he was just being honest. He respected Haney for becoming a 3-division world champion, but he felt the fight was not fun to watch. He said Haney did not want to engage and did not look like he wanted to be in the ring. When asked what His Excellency thought about the performance, he refused to comment.
Was Devin impressed with what you saw?
No. I mean, Bill, they're not happy with me because I said it was boring. How boring was it? I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, you know, and I said on the broadcast, I give Devin respect. He's become a 3-division world champion, but it ain't good to watch. He doesn't want to engage at all. So it's not. I'm not having a go at him. I'm just being honest. He doesn't look like a guy that really wants to be in there. But anyway, well done to him.
What did His Excellency make of Devin's performance? Did you chat to him about it?
No comment.
However, Bill Haney was full of pride after Devin's big win over Brian Norman Jr. He said many people doubted his son, but Devin proved all of them wrong. Bill kept calling out Timothy Bradley and asked him where he was now after saying things before the fight. He said Devin showed he is a real dog at 147 pounds, and this is the version of Devin he always believed in. Bill explained that he is used to seeing Devin fight with focus, power, and skill. He told the haters to come forward now and explain what happened.
Oh, son, Danny, once again, you know, a lot of people.
If another person asks me a question, I'm gonna say, I told you so. No.
Yeah, but look, a lot of people doubted it. A lot of people doubted it.
Yeah. Who are the haters? Let me see them get in line. Let me see them get in line and tell me, give me an excuse. Tim Bradley, where you at? Timothy Bradley, where you at? Is there any question that Devin is a dog at 147? Timothy Bradley, where you at?
Just talk to me about that performance, man.
I mean, this is...
When Bill Haney was asked what comes next, Bill said Devin will rest, eat dinner, and enjoy the night with peace. He explained that Devin's hard work speaks for itself, and they will return to the gym when the time is right. Bill told everyone to check the hit list instead of asking for names because Devin has many big goals ahead. He said he does not want Devin to think he rushed to pick someone right after the fight. Bill believes Devin will continue chasing his dreams and proving himself at welterweight.
Hey man, listen, we're gonna enjoy it tonight. His work speaks for itself, and then we're gonna get back in the gym.
What do you want for your son next? I know it's very early, but look, he's got big aspirations in the game. I'm sure you've got him in your head. What do you want for your son?
I want everybody to go look at the hit list.
Tell me the hit list.
Yo, there's one question, one word, one question. Yo, I'm here with Bill Haney. They doubted him. You don't want questions. I just want you to tell me and tell always rap audience what's next for Devin, because he put on a show. Tonight he's gonna go have some dinner and he's gonna rest. I don't want him to hear that I didn't pick somebody off of that hit list. Tell him again, Bill.
Meanwhile, Brian Norman Sr. said the biggest surprise was Devin Haney's power and strength. He explained that people told him Devin was strong, and now he saw it for himself. The game plan did not surprise him because he always knew Devin had a good strategy. What surprised him was how well the plan worked and how effective it was in the ring. He said Devin was sharp, while Brian Jr. was slow to react and did not let his hands go like he normally does. Brian Sr. said Devin was slippery, tricky, and made it hard for his son to pull the trigger.
Look, your son unfortunately came short against a very good Devin Haney. Just talk to me about this performance. Talk to me about what surprised you about Devin Haney as well in this fight. And if anything did.
What surprised me about Devin Haney? Well, of course, the power that he came with, you know, the strength that he came with. They did say he was a little stronger, whatever else. So the power that he had just surprised me a little bit. The game plan didn't surprise me. He had a great game plan. That's first of all. I've always given them props for the game plan that they do. So they had a great game plan. So the game plan I guess how good it was, I guess how it was effective, you know what I'm saying, you know, to do what he had to do, and then, you know, at the same time, it takes two. So, you know, my son was slow to pull the trigger, and he was on, and my son was off.
However, Bryan Sr. said his son struggled because he expected counters that were not coming, and that made him hesitant. He gave full credit to Devin and said there were no complaints about the result. He said the feud between the families could end if Devin wants it to, and he has no bad feelings now. Bryan Sr. explained that his son is fine, turning 25 tomorrow, and losing is part of boxing, because all the greats have lost except a few. He said the important thing is to learn from the fight. When asked about Devin's future, he said Devin looked very good, and could beat other champions if he keeps fighting like this.
Let's put it that way. Simple as that.
Just going off that, obviously your son found it difficult to actually, you know, land the shots that we're used to him landing. Talk to me. Was that Devin's footwork that he was struggling? Was he struggling to get in range? What would you put that down to?
I put it down to both. I put it down to Devin being a little slippery, Devin being a little crafty, Devin being a little tricky, and Brian Norman Jr. not letting his hands flow the way he normally does and that he normally would, because he was expecting something. He was expecting a counter punch. He was expecting something that I didn't think was, you know, that I didn't think was coming back, but that's what he was expecting, and I guess that's what had him hesitant to pull the trigger. But bottom line, a great Devin Haney did what he did. Hats off to Devin Haney. No gripes, no nothing about it, no arguments about it. It is what it is. Congratulations, Devin Haney and Bill Haney.
Adding to this, the winner, Devin Haney, said he feels blessed to become a 3-division world champion and called it a dream come true. He said everything he promised to do, he did because he followed the game plan his father made. Devin explained that beating the lineal champion in every division shows the type of fighter he is. He wants to face the best fighters and prove he is the top man in every division he enters. He thanked Brian Norman Jr. for giving him the chance to fight for the world title. Devin said people called Norman the big puncher, but he was the one who scored the knockdown.
Congratulations, mate. How does it feel to be a 3-division world champion?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, you know, it's a dream come true of mine. Everything I said I was going to do, I did. I executed the game plan that my dad put together to the T, and we got the win.
Every division, you beat the lineal champion. What's this say about you, mate? Like 3 times now, you've gone and took on the best guy in the division.
Yeah, that's just the type of fighter that I am. You know, I want to make the best fights in the world happen. I wanted to be the man of the division, what I once was, and that's what I did. You know, Brian Norman, I thank him for the opportunity, you know, to give me the chance to fight for the world title, win a world title, and yeah.
They all talked about him being the puncher, but you were the one that got the knockdown.
Moreover, Devin explained that his father told him to shock Brian early, hurt him, and be violent, and that is exactly what he did. He said Norman did not expect his power and was surprised by how strong he was. When asked if this is the best version of him at 147, Devin said yes, because this weight feels natural. He said fighting at smaller weights hurt his body, lowered his punch resistance, and reduced his power. Devin ended by thanking the interviewer, saying he loves Australia and giving a shout out to George Cambasos.
Yeah, no, I mean, I knew that, you know, my dad was like, in the beginning, we want to go in there, we want to shock him, we want to go in there, we want to hurt him, and be violent. And that's what I did. I went in there, I shocked him. He didn't think that, you know, I think that he really believed that I didn't have power, I couldn't punch, and I surprised him.
Last one, mate, 147. Is this the best version of Devin Haney?
Yeah, no, this is more my natural self. Like I said, a lot of people were saying, weight bully this, weight bully that, but I was really hurting myself, you know, fighting at those smaller weights, and I think it took a lot away from my punch resistance, it took a lot away from my punching power.
Congratulations, Devin. I'm very happy for you and your family, and a big, the whole of Australia is very happy for you.
I love Australia. Shout out George Cambosis. That's my boy for life. I gotta get out there and see him.
Moving on, Ryan Garcia reacted to Devin Haney's win over Brian Norman Jr. on Twitter. He first said that he could see Haney making the fight easy. Later, he tweeted that he had called it a while ago and added that Norman is too stiff and inexperienced. These tweets showed that Ryan expected Devin to win and also highlighted why he thought Norman would struggle. Moreover, Ryan Garcia tweeted congratulations to Devin, saying it was a great performance. He added, "Let's the stars align," showing respect and hinting that a big fight could happen in the future. Fans saw this as a sign that something exciting could be coming next in the welterweight division. On the other hand, Bill Haney was asked which fight he thinks makes the most sense now that Devin is at 147 pounds. He smiled and said it was a question he had not told anyone before. He explained he would only share the answer because he was asked directly. After a moment, he revealed the fight he wants most for Devin. He said he would like Devin to face Ryan Garcia next. He made it clear that this is the matchup he believes is the best and most exciting.
You're at 147, what would be probably the fight you would lean towards the most?
Damn, Michelle, just because it's you and I ain't said it to nobody else. Ryan Garcia.
However, when Bill Haney went off on Ryan Garcia after Devin Haney beat Brian Norman Jr., he was very heated and said, "Ryan Garcia and Henry." Later, Ryan Garcia responded on Twitter and fired back at Bill, saying, "You, we will be ready, you know what it is." It became clear that both sides are serious and the tension is real. Fans are now expecting a big fight or showdown between Devin and Ryan in the future. Bill's words showed how confident he is in Devin, while Ryan's reply made it clear he is not backing down. This exchange added even more hype for what could come next in the welterweight division. Meanwhile, Blair Cobbs reacted to Devin Haney dropping and beating Brian Norman Jr. He said that nobody agreed with him when he said the fight would be easy work for Norman. Watching the fight, it was clear that my prediction was right. Devin controlled everything in the ring and showed why he is a champion. Some people didn't believe it before the fight, but I saw it coming. In the end, Devin proved everyone wrong and earned the win cleanly.
Nobody agree with me when I said that Norman was going to be easy work. Nobody.
Adding to this, Manny Robles was shocked by Devin Haney's performance. He said he honestly thought Brian Norman was going to win the fight. He explained that Norman is a great fighter and carries real power, so it surprised him that Devin came out on top. Robles gave respect to Devin, saying congratulations, and that's just boxing sometimes. He said Devin showed skill and handled everything in the ring.
I think it's setting up for a unification between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney for the rematch.
Incredible. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly, no disrespect to Devin Haney, but I thought Brian Norman was going to win this fight because he's a good. First and foremost, I think he's the best fighter at 147, and second, he carries power, and so it surprised me that Devin Haney won. But hey, congratulations, man! That's boxing for you.
Robles also talked about what could come next. He said a unification fight with Ryan Garcia could be exciting, but Garcia still has to win his next fight against Barrios first. He said there are still great fights to be made at 140 and 147 pounds. Robles made it clear that Devin has set up some big opportunities, and fans have a lot to look forward to in the future.
You know what I mean? That's great, and if we can get a unification when any of these guys still, like you said, Ryan Garcia has to fight Barrios. He's got to win. He still has to win. He still has
Same
to
with
fight
Rolly
the fight.
as well.
Same with Rolly. So yeah, I mean, that's great. I mean, at 140, 147, there's some great fights to be made for sure.
Devin Haney showed everyone why he is one of the best fighters in the world. He proved his skill, power, and strategy at 147 pounds and became a 3-division world champion. Everyone from his father, Bill, to other fighters and analysts agreed that Devin dominated the fight. Fans are now looking forward to what comes next, with big names like Ryan Garcia already in the conversation. The tweets, reactions, and comments all show that a huge fight could be coming soon. If Devin continues like this, he could unify titles and take on anyone in the division. Boxing fans should get ready because the next fight could be even bigger and more exciting than this one. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more post-fight reactions, predictions, and updates on Devin Haney, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next big fight. Comment below who you think Devin should face next and join the conversation.